right, well, for everyone that's here, thank you for, I guess, being here.
Yeah!
Theo's birthday, give it up for the big dog. This is his number birthday, which is good for him. It has some number, I suppose. I don't know. We're going to sing soon. We're going to play it soon. And in between all that, I'm going to tell shitty jokes, because that's what I've been employed to do without any cash. So, there was this guy who was a murderous bastard and killed and maimed and hated on people and stuff. And he was on trial.
Oh, it's just the front row.
And there was a guy who witnessed the whole thing, all of the murderous nastiness or whatever. And so, turns out the bad guy had a really good lawyer. And the lawyer shows up and cross-examines him.
Just you?
And he says, so let me ask you some questions here. The guy's all right, whatever you want. What did you see? Well, I saw that man murder and hate on and rape them childrens and all of that nasty, nasty thing he did. I saw every part. So the lawyer's all, okay. How good's your eyesight? He goes, 20/20. I was like, oh fuck. All right. How far away when you saw all that stuff, how far away were you from the murder, raping of them little childrens? I was, I don't know, maybe 100 yards or so. And the lawyer goes, all right. Well, how far can you see? And the guy goes, I don't know, I can see the moon. How far away is that? So one day this local guy from town shows up, and nobody's seen him before. I mean, they've seen him around, but not in the pub.
Is this still in Ireland?
It's in a pub.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really hard to move a pub. You can do it. So he shows up, and he orders 3 Guinness, and he drinks all 3 quietly in his little corner booth, and goes home. Too soon.
I'm so sorry.
So this goes on every year. Nobody sees him except for once a year. He shows up every year, drinks 3 Guinness, goes home. After about 8 years, somebody walks up to him and says, all right, Patty, what's the deal? Tell me the story. So he goes, well, 2 of my brothers moved to America. And this time, every year, we all sit down and we drink a pint. And so it keeps us all connected. You know, one for me, one for this brother, one for that brother. And it makes us feel like we're still home and so. So this goes on for another couple of years. And one year, the guy walks in and says, Publican, I would like 2 Guinness. Oh. That's not that. So he goes and sits in his booth with his 2 Guinness. And all of the guys look at each other and oh man, who's going to say it? Who's going to say it? So finally, somebody gets up and goes, look, we all felt terrible. I'm so, so sorry. He looks up like, what are you sorry for? And I said, well, I mean, we know the story, so it's obvious that one of your brothers has died and we feel terrible. He goes, oh, no, my brothers are fine. I just quit drinking. So, a hot blonde woman walks into a bar.
Yeah?
And she orders a double entendre. And the bartender gives it to her. It's French. People say that I can be condescending. That means I talk down to people. So, this is an actual true story, and I find it humorous, and there's a lot of you, so percentage-wise, some of you will as well. I'm not making this up. So I walk out the door one day, and there's a sign on the power pole for a lost parrot.
No bullshit. Right outside our house.
Like, oh, lost parrot. He answers to the name of, whatever. Who cares? So I'm thinking to myself,
Congo.
Congo.
what is the fucking best case scenario here, right? So I'm like, hey dude, I saw your parrot. Oh no, wait, it's a balloon. Never mind. So these are birds, right? They fly. It's not like you can catch it in a have-a-heart trap and be like, when you get home from Cancun, it'll be here for you, man. I don't understand, like, the point, like, the best you could ever is, yeah, I saw it. It was run over. You can put your fears to rest. That's it.
It was in a tree.
Yeah, exactly. There, it was up there, but it was gone. That was yesterday. Anyway.
What color was it?
So,
Oh, Tommy.
oh yeah, that's the secret. Here, so this farmer is being cross-examined by another lawyer, different farmer. And so the lawyer says, before you say anything, I want you, it's on the record, you told the sheriff at the time that the sheriff got to you that you were fine. Yet you're suing my client for $800,000 of bodily damages. How do you reconcile that? And the farmer said, well, that morning, I hitched up my favorite cow. I put it, sir, nobody gives a shit about your farm. Tell me why you said you were fine before, and now you're saying that you were hurt. He said, well, like I was saying, that morning I hitched up my favorite cow, and I brought her on to, sir, Your Honor, can you tell him to just answer the damn question? And the judge goes, I don't know, kind of fun to hear what he has to say. So he goes, all right, thank you, Your Honor. Like I said, that morning, I hitched up my favorite cow, brought her onto the trailer. She was a little ornery that morning, so I had to tie her down good, get her into the trailer, get into my truck, start driving down the street. Light turns green, go through the intersection, pow! We're hit by the side by a 18-wheeler, knocks the truck everywhere, knocks the trailer everywhere. My prize cow is in one ditch on one side, I'm in the other ditch on the other side. I'm all broke up, I can hear the cow moaning and groaning. I'm like, oh man, that's my prize cow. So the sheriff comes out of his car, walks over to the cow. The cow is moaning and groaning and squealing. And the sheriff he knew there's nothing he could do. So he just pulled out his service revolver, shot the cow, put it out of its misery. Then he walks across the street, sees me in the ditch, asks me, how are you doing? What the fuck would you say? So, not to go shy on lawyer jokes tonight. This lawyer is flying first class and is flying next to this beautiful blonde woman. Another blonde girl, too. And she has her head against the window. All she wants to do is... So they're about to take off, and he says, hey, I'll tell you what, we should play a game, And she's all, no, I know, it's a cool game, you're going to love it. Here's how it goes. I ask you a question. If you don't know the answer, you pay me $5. Then you get to ask me a question. And if I don't know the answer, I pay you $5. I think he's getting a little excited in the background. So
$5.
she goes, I'm really not interested. I'm sorry. I said, all right, fine. How about this? How about I ask you a question, and if you don't know the answer, you pay me $5, and then you can ask me a question, and if I don't know the answer, I'll pay you $500. She's all. All right. So he goes, all right, okay. What is the distance between the Earth and the Moon? Give him $5. It's a 1, but suspension of disbelief. So then he goes, all right, okay, now ask me a question. She goes, all right. What goes up the hill on 4 legs and comes down the hill on 3 legs? Hey, John. What the fuck goes up the hill on 4 legs and comes down? I know. Shut up. Just Google it. Fucking Come on. What do you mean you don't know? Hour goes by. Friend is like, I don't know. $500 in her hand. Puts it back in the wallet. Sorry, she goes like this. And it's fucking tearing him up. He's like, finally, it's like, all right, fine. All right, I gotta know. What goes up the hill on 4 legs and comes down on 3 legs? She goes, do you guys want a good one or a bad one?
Both.
Well, you gotta choose because he's gonna play.
Look, quickly.
I just need.
Just quickly.
Really?
Come on,
No.
quickly.
Good.
Quickly. Quickly.
All right, so, all right, here we go. Ansel, thank you. I'll do second.
My name is not Ansel.
Hello, mommy. Oh, sorry. Right. Man calls home. His daughter answers. Hello, honey. Put mommy on the phone. I can't. Why can't you? What? She's upstairs with Uncle Paul.
Theo Paul.
Sweetheart, you don't have an Uncle Paul. That's a good one, though. It keeps you messing up. Okay.
That was it?
So, I'll tell you what, sweetheart. Go upstairs, knock on the door, and say, Mommy, Daddy just pulled in the driveway. And then tell me what happened. So he's listening, and he hears. She comes back down. Okay, what happened? Well, when I opened the door, Mommy ran around naked, and Uncle Paul ran around naked, and then he jumped out the window into the pool. But he didn't know that yesterday you drained all the water out of the pool. And he doesn't look very good. There's blood everywhere. And Mommy tripped over the dresser, and she hit her head on the wall, and she's bleeding a lot, and she doesn't look very good either. What should I do? He goes, pool. Is this 626-3986? No, that's totally.
I don't sing in this one, but it looks better.
So
if
this
you're
is
pointing at your belly.
this composer in North Korea, and he's he's not world renowned because it's North Korea, but he's country renowned as being an amazing composer. So Kim Jong-un shows up at his door one day and says, "You are going to compose a symphony for me." And he's all, well, fuck. So he gets to work, and he's working on it, and he can hear it in his head. And he's thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. This is the best thing I've ever written. And it's like a movie. You can see the notes, and oh man, it's just going down on the paper. It's like a fever. And he gets it done, and he's so excited. And Kim Jong says, all right, I want you to play it on my birthday. So, well, fuck. So he gets up, and the National Orchestra of North Korea is there, and he stands up, and they've all got the music, and he gets his baton, and he starts them playing, and they suck. They blow. I mean, it's cacophonous, it's terrible. Everyone is looking at each other like, is this some kind of new music I've never heard before? And the violinist is like, it says, what are we doing? Nobody knows what's going on. And so it ends. And he looks over, and Kim Jong is like, oh, that's not good. So it's North Korea. He is sentenced to death. So he goes. He's there in prison the night before his death, and they said, what do you want for your final meal? And he goes, I want the hottest curry that exists in North Korea. So they give him his curry, he eats it, he's like, ooh, that's a good curry. So, next morning, he gets electrocuted, right? He's sitting there, they throw the switch, take it off. Well, that sucked. Holy shit, he's still alive. So, like, how can you still be alive? He goes, well, I just am. So they said, all right, yeah, one more chance. Kim Jong is like, next week is my wife's birthday, something, so I'm going to speed up because they're ready. Blah, 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 something, blah, blah, blah. They suck, sentenced to death. And so Kim Jong's like, no, I'm going to throw this switch myself, and he doesn't get a fucking curry because they seem to be saving his life. So he throws the switch, the guy's like, whatever. Throws the switch back. Guy's still like, wow, that was awful. How the hell are you still alive? I didn't even let you eat a strong curry. And the guy goes, it had nothing to do with the curry. I'm just a terrible conductor.
You've got blisters on your fingers.
I've got a new joke.
It's your one. Who are you
There were
calling?
two French girls.
Oh my.
What?
Guy goes to the doctor. Oh, look, I've told this one before, nobody got it because of my accent. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Guy goes to the doctor. And he says, I have a nasty problem, and it's, there. The doctor says, I've seen everything, you can show me. Just take off your trousers and show me. The guy takes off his trousers and bends over the table. And there's a lettuce leaf.
Good pronunciation. Good
Thank you.
Yeah, not
It's
lettuce.
a lettuce leaf, a
Yeah.
leaf of lettuce sticking out of his bum. And the doctor said, what is that? That I've never seen before. What is it? And the guy goes, Doc, that's just the tip of the iceberg.